It's time to Cele-Brunch.
And this time we're celebrating with some fresh bread.
Homemade bread that is stuffed with cinnamon and raisins and deliciousness.
Oh, yes, you just gotta smear on that butter.
You know it, baby. Oh my gosh, this is a bite made in brunch heaven.
Totally.
Yes, we're brunching, folks.
I love it.
I love it. And we're
Yay.
making bread. What could be better than
Yes.
that? I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My bread-loving Loon.
Totally. Carbs are my friend.
They are. We live by them. So we're making bread, you guys. I'm so happy. So I'm
Yes.
going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to dump my dough out here on a lightly
Yes.
floured surface. And
There we go. Get
Oh,
it
that's
out.
so beautiful. I just love this so much. So
Are you gonna
want
tell people how you made it?
Yeah, so let me tell you about how I made this beautiful dough. I thought you were going to do the
Oh,
make
yeah,
the
sure.
filling.
So let me quickly put together, while he's doing that, I'm going to put together the cinnamon sugar raisin
Filling.
So I've got 2 tablespoons or teaspoons of cinnamon. Gosh, I can't even think. I'm so excited.
I know,
And then
I know.
I've got a quarter cup.
Wow.
Lord. A quarter cup of sugar and then a half a cup of raisins. That's it. That's all I had to get
That's
out.
all you had to do, and I had to make dough. So I've rolled my dough out here to about a 9 by 9 square. It's going to go into a 9 by 5 loaf pan that we have buttered. So let me tell you how I did this beautiful dough.
Yeah.
You can do this the night before and let it just proof in your refrigerator overnight, and then get up in the morning and finish it off. So.
Oh, you can put it in the fridge?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do that all the time. Or you can get up and just do the way I did it. So you're going to start off, we're using our stand mixer, and we are going to do half a cup of water, just good old water, and I stuck it in the microwave. You want to get it to
Warmed it
like
up,
105, 110 degrees, just like lukewarm. Don't get it too hot. It's going to kill the yeast that we're about to put in there. So then you're going to put that warm water into the bowl of your stand mixer, and then we're going to add 1 packet, which is 2 1/4 ounces of, I always get that right, 2 1/4 ounces and 2 1/4 teaspoons. Anyway, a packet of the yeast that's going to go in there. You can use rapid rise, you can use just active yeast, and let it just sort of do its thing for about 5 minutes. And then to that, we're going to add some milk, and I've got a quarter cup of just good old whole milk that I also put in the microwave for just like 10, 15 seconds. You want to get it to around 105, 110 degrees. Pour that in, and then we've got 4 tablespoons of room temperature unsalted butter, and then we've got a quarter cup of sugar, and then we've got a teaspoon of salt. And then I've got my paddle attachment. I'm just going to let that go until it starts to get nicely incorporated. Then I'm going to catch my breath, and I'm going to tell you that we are going to put in 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. And you're just going to continue to mix that with that paddle attachment, and like on medium until it starts to really become incorporated and pull away
from the bowl?
from the sides of the bowl. You don't want it too sticky. If it's really sticky, add a little more flour, okay? If it's really, really dry, you can add a little more milk. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to lift that up, and I just, it's still kind of loose, so I'm going to form it into a ball with my hands, and then I'm going to change from the paddle attachment to the dough attachment. Put that back in the mixer, and then let it go on medium for about 7 minutes, and it's going to become nice and elastic and just wonderful to the touch.
And then the mixer travels across.
It bounces around. Yeah, I know. Even when you have it locked, it loves to just kind of bounce around. So stay with it, okay? And so now that we let that proof in a warm.
Did you put it in a bowl?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself.
That's all right.
I got a bowl.
That's why I'm here.
Thank you. I got a bowl. I sprayed it with just some cooking spray. You're going to put that ball of dough in there, roll it around so it all gets nice and oiled. Cover it with plastic wrap. Then you're going to put it into a nice, warm, non-drafty place. I stick it in my oven as long as it's not hot, and then just put it on proof or turn the light on, and that's perfect. And we let this go for about 2.5 hours. But like I said, you could do it overnight and have no problemo.
Can I help?
I would love it if you did. But you take forever to do this.
All right.
Just
here,
use your
let's
fingers. Yeah.
All right.
So now what you're going to want to do this and leave. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
And leave.
I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. Leave about a quarter of edge along the edge. A quarter of an edge along
Now
the
you
edge.
tell me.
Yes, as you're
Going
dumping
to
it
the
over the
edge.
side. No, but this is so reminiscent of my grandma's cinnamon rolls.
It smells like it.
No, there is just something about cinnamon when it's baking in the oven is just pure heaven, okay? It's so good. So now some of this is going to fall out the sides, but that's okay. Now we're just
most of it gets in my belly.
I think that's a given. Okay,
The thing I love about this is it's not overly sweet.
it isn't. It's
So
just,
you can eat more of it and not feel sick to your stomach.
You just put more butter on it. Okay, so you see
Totally.
we've done like a nice little loaf here.
Yay.
We're pinching in our edges.
Pinch it.
We pinch it.
Now-
And then we're going to put this into
This is
this.
a 9x5?
This is, yes, it's a 9x5 loaf pan. And now we need to let it proof a little bit longer. And
That's
it's gonna,
great. And that's a buttered pan. You buttered it.
I did butter it. I did butter it. And so I'm just going to stick it back in. As long as your oven is not super hot, don't let it be hot. And we're going to let it, I'm going to put a kitchen towel over it.
There you go.
And let it proof for about another hour. And then it's time to bake.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay!
Feels good.
We're getting closer,
we
folks.
are. Okay. So this proof for about another hour. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that looks great.
Isn't that beautiful? It's got a little cinnamon on there. That's what that
That's
brown is.
all right.
Okay. All right.
It all goes to the same place.
That's right. So now we've got to make it just a little better because what makes everything better?
Butter!
That's right. So we're going to give it just a nice little butter bath. I love a butter bath. What that does is
My
just
favorite kind.
I know it's of course it's delicious, but it also gives it this gorgeous golden top that I just love so much. Okay.
Wow.
So now, and it's going to continue to rise a little bit as it bakes. So we've got our oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to let this go for about 30, 35, maybe 40 minutes. You'll know. It's just, I know, the and then the smell.
I know, that's the best part.
Yeah, it gets this beautiful golden color, and then when you tap on it, it just feels kind of hollow. That's when you know it's ready. Okay, let's put it in the oven, and then we can eat it.
Yay!
Oh, the smell. Okay, you guys, this is so incredible. I snuck a little peek earlier. It's just
Gorgeous.
beautiful. That's just a beautiful loaf of bread.
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. Okay, so as always is the case, we can't eat it quite yet. It needs a few minutes, just a few minutes to rest, kind of pull away from the sides a little bit. Then we're going to dump it out of this beautiful pan, slice it, and then you can lather it up with butter and eat it. Okay, now is the time. So you know how
we could have left it go a little longer, but we
well,
want it.
I know. So remember how I said it feels almost like it's hollow on the inside, and it's got like a nice sturdy crust on the exterior, but it should be nice and really soft on the inside. So we are about to do the honors here, and we're going to flip this over. Oh, look at that.
Gorgeous. Oh, look at that little...
Oh, hello, raisin. Like I have nowhere to go. Oh, that looks so good. That is beautiful.
Okay, you need to cut
it. You need to get to cutting. Yeah. I know. All right. I'm going to it cuts perfectly. It's so beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, I can't wait to eat it.
No. Oh, that is gorgeous.
Yay.
I'm
wow.
so
That's still pretty hot looking.
Yeah, no, it's...
Come on, bring that over to me.
Wow. I'm excited about this. I think my grandma was an amazing baker. She was just an amazing cook. And she made the most incredible baked goods, and cinnamon rolls were her specialty. I said that before. But I hope she would be proud of this.
Okay. I've got my butter.
You've got your...
You notice I'm being very quiet over here.
I know. It's a moment of like, this is really serious.
Yeah, this is... Oh, that butter is just going to melt. Oh, look at that, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, this is going to be real tasty. I am
salivating.
Oh, Chris, I'm going to lose half of my... Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go.
That's the real deal. Is there anything more spectacular than homemade bread? What did you
Homemade cinnamon raisin bread.
do with a pound of butter on it?
Oh.
I think the Loon is speechless.
I would give like 5 gold stars if I went to a brunch and they served this.
You would?
Totally.
This is so good.
That is so good.
It's just good. Like the next day, you can heat it up, and have a little coffee with it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like someone put a warm blanket over it.
That is 10,000% Loon approved.
Yeah, We are on a roll, you guys.
Wow.
Bread is just, it makes everything, it makes life better.
Thank you, carbs.
Thank you, carbs. We love you. We don't hate you. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have to, you saw it was not difficult to make. It's so much fun. You can make the dough the night before and then just, you know, bake it up and cinnamon and raisins and dough and bread and butter. It's lovely. Bye, everybody. We love you so much. Break bread together.